storms move through Maryland, bringing rain, hail, wind, and a tornado warning. WJZ is live with first warning weather coverage. Meteorologist Chelsea Ingram with a powerful February thunderstorm and a drastic temperature drop. But we start with Devin Bartolotta, who got a first-hand look at some of the damage the storm left behind. Devin?
Well, Tracy, that wild weather was widespread with wind and hail reports from nearly every corner of the state.
The storm moved in fast, powerful winds and relentless rain coming down hard on central Maryland. In Harford County, a metal barn roof blown off its frame, a backyard canopy ripped out of concrete, and a huge tree carving a hole in a driveway. Not what Angie Gillian expected to come home to.
We got home just after it had happened. Still heavy rain and wind and hail.
You can see how big this tree is. It's estimated to be almost 100 years old, and it was no match for these high winds during the storm.
My first impression was praying that there were no cows under that tree.
In Baltimore City, hail the size of ping pong balls. Quarter-size hail reported in Carroll and Baltimore counties. In Waldorf near La Plata, a possible tornado touchdown, ripping apart buildings and trees. In Harford County, it's still unknown what phenomenon caused so much damage to this family farm. A mess, they say, but not the worst-case scenario.
Thankful that, the good Lord above kept everybody safe, all the animals safe, and it's just property that can be replaced.
The National Weather Service has also received multiple reports from northern Virginia and the eastern part of Pennsylvania. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Devin. Our first warning weather coverage continues. Meteorologist Chelsea Ingram with a look at the rare winter storm and the double-digit temperature drop you might feel tonight. Chelsea?
That's right, Tracy. Here's basically what we dealt with. A very strong line of thunderstorms that rolled through the area. I'm going to show you that on live first warning Doppler radar. We're zipping back in time a little bit from earlier today, but watching them develop located out to our west, and then eventually they really begin to ramp up with that daytime heating. They get stronger. They make their way into central Maryland just before 3 p.m., and then before you know it, they're out of here over on the eastern shore and then moving off into Delaware and southern New Jersey. But they did leave behind a lot of storm damage in many places. Along with that, also colder temperatures. 44 degrees right now at BWI, Thurgood Marshall Airport, 41 in Westminster, 40 in Hagerstown. Look out in western Maryland. We're in the 20s in Oakland and 37 degrees in Cumberland. And our 24-hour temperature change really says it all. Most areas anywhere from, 5 degrees colder than just 24 hours ago to a full 31 degrees colder. So don't be surprised. Sunday is going to be much colder compared to what we dealt with over the past several days. We'll talk more about that coming up in your exclusive first warning forecast. For now, sending it back to you.
All right, thanks, Chelsea. Download WJZ's weather app to keep track of our changing weather. Get hourly, daily, and extended forecasts, plus severe weather warnings. Just search WJZ Weather and download the CBS Baltimore app.